For our strength training class today, you're gonna want dumbbells for upper body and dumbbells for lower body, and then your mat or your soft surface. Keep yourself moving around, kind of get yourself warmed up while I'm going over our moves. Your first one is forward and back jacks. So just enough space to kind of go forward 3 and then back 3 if you have that space at home. But just moving forward, jumping jacks, and then moving backwards, jumping jacks. Of course, you can modify, take your steps out to the side and just allow yourself to kind of travel in a diagonal line. Next one then, you're gonna have a dumbbell in each hand. We're gonna split this one up on the right side and the left side, 30 seconds on each side. But you've got a reverse lunge, so dumbbells in each hand, palms facing you. Step back to that reverse lunge, and then you're gonna come up into a single leg remaining deadlift and stay on that leg. So the leg you step back with is the leg that extends straight back for that single leg remaining deadlift. And like I said, after 30 seconds with that leg, we'll switch to the other one. So don't alternate, just stick to one side. And then your next one, you've got floor push-ups. So either modify down on the knees or up on your toes. Push up. I want you to go all the way to the floor, and you're gonna stay laying down, kind of like a Superman then. Your arms are going to raise. So you did your push-up, we're all the way laying on the ground, full body front on the ground, and then arms get extended, kind of like Superman, and then come back and push yourself back up. Push up to the floor, arms go forward, bring them back, and then extend yourself into that push-up. Obviously, I'll be modifying since I can't lay on my stomach. So if that bothers you for any reason and you need a modifier, you're just gonna stick to regular push-ups, no front arm raise. Really squeeze your glutes and work on your lower back as well when you're raising those arms up. And then your next one, we are going to do a single arm dumbbell deadlift into a windmill. So just one dumbbell, you will be extending this up overhead. So this is kind of a full body dumbbell you're gonna need, not just lower body. So feet a little wide, I'm gonna show you from the side too as well. So feet a little wide, we hinge and bend for our single deadlift. Come up, kind of a reverse curl, and then you're gonna go off to your side for your windmill. I'll show you for the front, don't worry. So one dumbbell, we deadlift, we come up, kind of a little curl, and then push up into that nice and slow windmill. So push those hips off to the side of the body that you're holding that dumbbell. Lower down, unbend, and then right back into that deadlift. This is not a straight leg deadlift. You are bending your knees. And then our next move, we're gonna switch it over to the left side. So you have a full minute to focus on that one side of your single arm deadlift into that windmill. And then our next move, we're gonna take it down to the ground in a kneeling position, so just on both knees. A dumbbell in each hand, this is where we need our upper body weights. You have a hammer curl, so palms facing. Overhead press with palms still facing. Lower down, uncurl, and once you're uncurled, still in that kneeling position, we're gonna do a tricep kick back. So 3 upper body movements all in one. Curl, press, reverse those 2 movements, and then tricep kick back. And then our next move, we're gonna bring it back up. We've got calf raises 3 ways. So got a dumbbell in each hand, go nice and heavy for this if you can. We're gonna split up our minute time into 20-second increments to do regular calf raises with our toes pointed forward, calf raises with our toes out, calf raises with our toes in. So if I say pigeon, that's toes in. If I say duck, that's toes out, but I'll remind you of that too as well. And then we're gonna take it back down to the ground for our last 3. We've got glute bridge walkouts. So in our glute bridge position, using those heels only, those toes are flexed up, walking your legs out so they're straight with those heels only, as far as you can go out, and then walking them back in, still contracting those glutes and keeping that lower back and our glutes, of course, up off the ground the entire time, and keeping the back of your legs off the ground when you walk out into that straight leg walkout. And then we're gonna flip it over onto our stomachs. Again, I'll have a modifier for this. You're gonna follow my cue for I, Y, T, W, O. So just like those floor push-ups when you extended your arms out, this is where you're at the entire time for this next one. Spelling out those letters with your arms. I, goes I, Y, T, W, and O is behind the back. You are really working your lower lumbar with this. You are trying to get everything from the knee down, up off the floor, everything from your chest up off the floor, so you can really target that that lumbar back of our spine. And then our last one, you've got raised knee reach through crunches. So we're gonna lie flat on our back. Your knees are gonna be raised up, and you're gonna have your legs apart, and you're gonna be reaching through those knees with a crunch. So step right over left or left over right, knees are up, we're in that crunching position, and we are reaching through our legs to target our abdominals. So those are our 10 moves. I'll talk you through all of them. We'll get ready for round one, everything's 60 seconds. And our first one is our forward and back jack. So going forward and back in the space that you have, moving dynamic jumping jacks. Round one starts in 3, 2, 1, begin. Again, you do have that modifier, just walking at that diagonal angle. And then also taking it back too as well, swinging those arms up overhead, making this movement work for you. Nice full body warm up for us. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Grab your dumbbells, reverse lunge. It's a single leg Romanian deadlift. Let's all step back with our left leg. So the right leg is going to stay planted the entire time. 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge. Same leg goes back. And then stand up nice and tall. Take your time. 10 seconds left on the side. 3, 2, 1. Switch legs, right goes back. Push off. Keep those weights super close to the body on that Romanian deadlift. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Floor push-ups with that arm extension. So all the way to the floor, raise your arms up, bring them back, push yourself back up. Modifier, down on the knees for all of it. 3, 2, 1, here we go. You can even further modify and just do push-ups the whole time as well. Lowering yourself down to the floor and then kind of not doing a push-up and then having to push yourself back up. It targets those muscles even more. Halfway. Ten seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Bring yourself back up. Dumbbell in your right hand. Single arm deadlift into that windmill. I'll walk you through it all. Step it out a little wide, toes pointed forward. Remember, we bend on our deadlifts, not straight leg. Ready? Begin. Bend and hinge. Up tall, bend, extend, push those hips out, let your left arm fall to that left ankle, and then reverse everything. Deadlift. Push that weight up as your body simultaneously goes to the side. Nice, strong right arm. You don't feel like you're moving it around. You're not going to drop it. Nice and steady, nice and slow. Feel those obliques working, those hips. Finish up where you're at. 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got our 15-second transition, but we know what we're doing. We're moving on to the left side. You don't have to explode up from that deadlift. It's like you're bending down to pick something up and then going right into a windmill. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If you need to, you can allow that right arm to go down with your left for that deadlift if that feels comfortable, to act like you're holding on to something. Now that right arm's going to our right ankle. You can allow your eyesight to follow that dumbbell all the way up. Traditional deadlift, just one weight. Three, 2, 1. All right, take it down, grab your upper body weights. We've got our kneeling, so just on both knees. Hammer curl, palms facing, shoulder press, undo that, tricep kick back. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Really contract your core. Keep yourself up nice and tall. Then squeeze those glutes. After the kickback, allow your arms to stop so you don't swing and take that momentum right into that curl. Separate every rep. So kind of like a nice little hesitation here and then curl. And don't use a momentum or a swing for those tricep kickbacks. Target those triceps. Those arms don't have to go back that far. Three, 2, 1. All right, calf raises 3 ways. I'm gonna switch this up every round, so we won't always start with the same one. But this time we're gonna start in our traditional one with our toes pointed forward, feet right at shoulder width. Hold the top of it for a second or two. Ready? Go. Hopefully you got nice heavy weights. If you don't, you're really gonna make sure you hold when you're on the balls of your feet to really target those calves. 5 seconds left, and then we're gonna go to duck, so toes out. Ready, set, go. Keep your feet where they are though. They're still shoulder width apart. All you need to do is rotate those toes out. This shapes our whole lower half of our body too. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, toes rotate in. Keep it going. Targeting every angle of our calf, so they should be on fire already. And then we're about to go into those glute bridge walkouts and work them even more. 3, 2, 1. All right, take it down. Raise up nice and tall into our glute bridge. Flex those toes up. Walk those legs out as far as you can. Ready, set, bring it up, and use those heels. Walk out straight. Take it slow. Keep the butt, keep the legs, the calves, everything off the floor, and then walk it back in. And you can hold this glute bridge for a little bit if you need a little break, but keep trying to move. Let's say we only can get this far. That's okay. Now you have a goal. You're gonna keep working at it. You're gonna work the back of your thighs, your hamstrings, because that's what we're working right now. If you were here in the gym and you could use our leg curl machine, this is a perfect substitute for that when you don't have machines and things like that at home or access to. This works your hamstrings almost harder than that machine is going to. Keep squeezing your glutes, keep those hips up. Time's almost up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Flip it over to your stomach. Remember, it's on my cue. We're gonna spell out these letters. I'm gonna be doing it from a hinged kneeling position. If you also need a modifier, you can join with me. Here we go, starting with I. I, Y, T, W, O. I, Y, T, W, O. Good, let's hold the letters for a little bit. On to I, Y, T, is that chest off the ground? W, what about your legs? O. I, Y, T, W, O. I, Y, T, W, O. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Flip it back over. Laying flat on our backs. We got that raised knees, but they're apart, right? Stack right hand over left hand, and you're crunching and you're reaching for the middle of those ankles. Ready? Go. Crunch and reach. Not a sit up, just a crunch. I'm gonna go into my modified. You keep going. Try to get those fingertips to the inside of those ankles or your shoes or your shins. That's your goal. Crunch and reach with those arms. Nice little exhales as you crunch up. Last 10. Break coming up. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Take your 1-minute break and then we'll come back for round 2. Get yourself ready. Round 2, forward and back jacks. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now that we know the moves, we can execute them. We know what to expect. Now we start to push. Twenty seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Grab those dumbbells for lower body. Left leg goes back. Reverse lunge. Left leg is going back for single leg Romanian deadlift. Stay on that leg. Ready? Let's go. You don't have to keep that leg elevated. You can lunge, tap in, and then deadlift. Or you can lunge, deadlift, and then tap in for your next rep. Finish where you're at. Don't have time to switch legs. 3, 2, 1. Right leg. Squeeze that glute. We go from working the front of our legs to the back with this movement. Here we go. Last 3, 2, 1. Floor push-ups with that front arm reach. Again, push up all the way to the floor. Extend your arms up, kind of squeeze that lower lumbar. Bring them back and push yourself up. 3, 2, 1. Or modify with me, just do push-ups. Awesome job. You got about 20 seconds left. Allow your body to just lay into the floor. Front arm extend, bring them back, push yourself up. Basically fatiguing those arms and then having to push yourself up. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Single arm deadlift with our right. Into a right side windmill. Bent knee deadlift, not straight leg. Ready? Let's go. Again, if you need that left arm to go with you, kind of like a guide during your deadlift, so it kind of feels like you're holding onto a bar or 2 weights, that's okay. Do what feels natural. Take it all slow. You got a whole minute per side. A really good form. Keep those legs straight on our windmill. The hips get sent off to the right side. That left arm kind of grazes the outside of the left leg as it slides down to the ankle, as that weight gets extended up, up, up. There's not a single muscle that's not working right now with this one. Such a good combo. 3, 2, 1. Let's get ready for our left side. We'll go on 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Twenty seconds left. Last 3, 2, 1. Take it down to kneeling. Hammer curl, shoulder press to kick back, palms facing the entire time. And begin. Remember, we're contracting our core to keep a nice strong torso. And we're also squeezing our glutes, especially when we're doing our curl to that overhead press. That just helps the core keep yourself steady and stable. And then you can kind of relax it on the kickback. Super slow. One rep of this should take you almost 10 seconds. It's a lot, and I want you to slow down. 3, 2, 1. Calf raises 3 ways. We're gonna start with our toes pointed in for duck. So start shoulder width, and then swivel your toes in, so they're already set. Toes in, ready? And go. And regular, toes forward. We'll end with duck in 3, 2, 1. Heels in, toes out. This is our thigh sculptor one. Last 5. I know they're burning. 3, 2, 1. Great job. All right, weights down. Got a glute bridge walkout. Maybe this round you can try to walk out further if you couldn't get all the way last round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Raise it up. Toes come up and heels do the work. Another thing too, don't rush the walkout. Move those feet, move those heels like a centimeter. Little baby steps, in and out. And again, you can hold this glute bridge for a little bit. If you need a break, put your toes down and then get those hips back up, toes back up, and start walking out again. Just keep those toes up when you're walking out. I know it's gonna feel better when those toes are down, but that's not what I want. Keep those toes up. You're so close. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over to your stomach. Again, you're lying flat on your stomach. Chest up is off the ground. Everything below the knees is up off the ground, and you hold that the whole time. The only thing moving is your arms. Here we go on my count. Ready? And I, Y, T, W, O. I, Y, T, W, O. I, Y, T, W, O. Hold it, hold it. We're gonna go backwards. Ready? W, T, Y, I, O, W, T, Y, I, O, W, T, Y, I. Hold it, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Flip it back over. Bend those knees in towards the chest. Separate these legs a little bit so your arms can squeeze through. We've got our reach through crunches with the raised knees, or modify with me, kneeling crunches, either way. Ready? And begin. You guys have no idea how hard it was to do that backwards. That messed with my brain a little bit. Probably won't do that round 3. That hurt my head. Job. Finish round 2 strong with these crunches. Then we got one more round. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. All right, a little over a minute and we'll come back. Last 10 seconds. Finish strong. Round 3, forward and back jacks in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good job, halfway. Last cardio move of the day. Three, 2, 1. Very good. All right. Reverse lunge to single leg Romanian deadlift. Let's all move our left. Ready, set, go. Three, 2, 1. Other leg. Three, 2, 1. Push-ups. With that front extension. All the way to the floor, lay it down, extend the arms, and push yourself back up. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Target those shoulders, your lower lumbar with that reach. And target all of those chest muscles to push yourself back up from the floor. 20 seconds left. Last 3, 2, 1. All right, right arm, single arm deadlift to our windmill. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Try not to let that left leg run down your leg. It should just be right next to it. So basically don't graze your arm all the way down your side. That kind of aids you a little bit. And I want you to work on your stability without the assistance of your leg, if that makes sense. Basically, don't touch yourself. How about that? 20 seconds left. Three, 2, 1. Quick break. We'll move on to the left side. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Jog halfway through this side. Three, 2, 1. Down to the floor. Curl, press to kick back, super slow-mo. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. That right there was 10 seconds. Remember how I said last round, it should take 10 seconds just for one rep? If you were already halfway into your second one, when I said 10 seconds, you're going way too fast. Keep your core involved. Pull that belly button in tight. Contract the glutes. 20 seconds left right here. Last 10. 3, 2, 1. Calf raises. We'll start with duck. So again, start shoulder width apart. Turn the heels in. Toes out. Ready? And begin. Jab, last 3, and we're gonna go to pigeon. And toes in, should be the same space apart as they just were. Basically just turn your feet around. regular in 3, 2, 1, toes forward. 3, 2, 1. Weights down, glute bridge walkouts. Down on the ground for the rest of class. 3 more minutes of work. If you think about it that way, that's all you got. Here we go. Ready? And begin. Remember, little baby steps. Heel, 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 all the way out. You can really kind of intensify it and hold that extended part out, and then slowly walk it back in. That'll wake your hamstrings up. Remember, round 3 is when we push. We kind of keep going for extra reps. Maybe we grabbed heavier weights. Little things like just holding that extended part out is another way to push yourself. 20 seconds left. I know our calves and our shins are on fire from our calf raises, but power through. Stay with me. Legs get a break soon. Last 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Lower down, flip it over. Lie on your stomach. Get ready to really work that lower lumbar, chest off the ground, lower half of your body off the ground. We're going to hold these letters for a while. Here we go. I. Y. T. W. O. I. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Y. T. W. O. Last 10 seconds, pick your favorite letter and hold that. Ready? And favorite letter, go. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Flip it back over, flat on your back. Knees are bent and brought in towards the chest. Spread out so we can have those fingers going through for our crunch reach throughs. Ready? And begin. Here we go. Last 60 seconds. This is it. Nice little exhales as you crunch up. Remember, you're really trying to reach with those fingertips to those ankles, shins, whatever you can get to. It's not a setup, it's more about how far can you reach with your hands, your arms, fingers. 10 seconds left, finish strong. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, full body stretch if you need it, and have a good rest of your day.